What did you see with Jon Gray? Was it location missed tonight?
Yeah, I think that was the big thing. I think when you look at some of the balls that hit hard, it was location. Reyes hit a double, Rivera hit a double, Conforto hit a single hard hit. They got some soft hits too that were fairly located pitches that were decent pitches. A couple 0-2 pitches that were not quite probably where John wanted, and they found some outfield grass with some bloopers, but they also hit the ball hard, and there was a couple walks in there. So, I mean, John couldn't really string any at bats together, any pitches together that could get him out of trouble.
You took Nolan out of the game. Was that a product of the score or a little bit of him kind of falling, grounding?
A little precautionary on the hip.
But nothing, not an injury of any
No,
kind?
no.
We probably should have asked you this before the game, but DeGrom, obviously he's on a roll right now.
Oh, yeah.
And he's always pitched well against the Rockies.
Yeah.
What did he have tonight, buddy, that,
I think
that kept you guys
live fastball, and was able to elevate it at the top of the zone with 2 strikes. A good tight slider, mixing a few changeups. But I think, he pitched with the fastball, I thought, really well. And then once he settled in after the first inning, he kept pumping the fastball to good spots. He got it in us. He got it in on us. He was able to throw it down away. He elevated at the top of the zone. So, yeah, he pitched well. I mean, he's been on a nice roll. I mean, you look at what he's done the last 5 or 6 games. It's it's pretty legit pitching. He's got a big arm.
Do you think it's fair, getting back to Jon Gray, to say the next step in his progression as a young pitcher is to have a night like tonight where his stuff isn't as crisp as it needs to be, and maybe not leave the game in the second inning, but be able to tough it out and give you
there's still a progression to be made with John, as you know. I mean, John's still for me, a guy that's has to continue to clear some hurdles on the pitching side, and he will. I mean, he will in time. I mean, you look at a lot of young pitchers. It takes a while to fully maximize who they are. But to your question, I think that is something that good pitchers do. They're able to keep a game at a certain point without it really expanding, and that's what John will learn to do over time to get himself out of trouble when he's in it, to minimize that damage. So I mean, it's a process for John. He's still, even though he's been here a year plus, that's not a lot of service time, Patrick, as you know. So, but he'll get there.
Some of you guys were talking before the game about wanting to come out from the break and play better, obviously, than they had been in the couple of weeks going into it. I know it's one game going up against a good pitcher.
I think you said it best. It's one game against a guy who was on. It's one game.